Hello, hello. Okay, it says I'm live. Now I'm trying something new, so I'm going to try and figure this out real quick. And can you let me know if you can hear me in the comments? I would appreciate it. I'm going to double check on Facebook if we can hear everything. I'm trying to go live on Instagram at the same time for the first time, so let me see. Okay, I can hear me. Yay! I'm the tech. I'm all the things. All right. So this is a special kind of training. This is part of an unedited launch, but I'm actually doing a very specific kind of training. This is about it's called my trademarked 3-10-10-3 approach, and it's my number one daily marketing method. This has helped me grow in the earlier years of my business. It helped me go my first 100K years and like 10K months, sometimes 17K months. It was very exciting organically. I wasn't running any ads. I have proven this concept for a decade almost. And the last few years, I still use this approach to continue to grow to multiple six figures. And I've grossed seven figures in my business from this approach specifically. So I want to teach it to you because anybody can integrate this. Now, I'm going to breeze through it. Obviously, if I was working through for a client one to one, I customize things, their content, but I'm going to share with you the strategy of it. And I'm going to give you the opportunity at the end to grab download this training I'm walking you through for free. Or if you came to this video later and this is embedded in one of my pages, you're going to use this video to teach you how to use this download, which is a 30-day marketing calendar. Okay. So it's one you want to print out and do all that good stuff. Now, I think I can go live here on Instagram. It's going to work now. So very cool. So I think I'm also live on Instagram. I'm live on Facebook, and I think that's it. I'm going to share this later into groups. So, welcome, welcome. Again, I am Tiana Smith with TianaSmithCoaching.com, creator of the Seven Figure Club and the Freedom Planner. It's there in the background. And my specialty is really helping entrepreneurs of all sorts create an extra six and even seven plus figures using my proven online marketing skills. So, I've been in business over 20 years. I've worked with brands like Warner Brothers, ABC, NBC, Disney, uh, colleges like Berkeley College of Music and Orange Coast College. And I've had lots and lots of clients through the years. And I really am a specialist specifically at what I'm about to teach you. So there's a number of things since I've been in business for 20 years in branding and web development and funnels. But I will tell you this, my passion is really helping people make cash so they can support their families. And I believe in doing that in your area of passion. So when I say make cash, it's not just to make money. It's to say that thing in your heart, that thing you want to pursue, how can you do it? And I've helped take clients who were full-time therapists and wanted to be more coaches or authors. I've helped move them full-time. And I've helped entrepreneurs who were barely getting by, barely getting leads, create their first six and seven, eight figures. So when I'm about to share with you is exactly what I even wake up to this day and do daily. And even just recently, I took this approach because I haven't worked on it much on YouTube, and I can't share much success about that yet because it's very new, but it works across all platforms. But specifically, I would choose one or two. If you are looking to make your first 10K, 20K in business and get consistent months like that, not just a one off, you can follow this proven sold out method. So, you ready to jump in? I think it's important to give that as an insight because I'm going to actually do an in-depth training right now doing this. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go share screen and we're going to choose the page that hopefully comes up and let's go rock it out. So, can you let me know in the comments if you can see me, hear me, and see my screen? That would be fantastic. Let me know if you're coming in live. Where are you tuning in from? All that good stuff. Okay, so over here on this page, this is my calendar checklist. So at the end, if you watch to the end, I'm going to give you a link that you can grab this for free. And if you've already grabbed it, you're watching this training, great. So what this calendar is whenever I'm trying to do something and get good at something, I believe in the power of checklists, right? And in printing something out. So I created this just for me to print this out and to be able to look at it and to be like, okay, at a glance, can I put this beside my desktop? Can I put it beside my calendar over here and really do this thing? So this is kind of like, when somebody tells you what to expect, that's what we're about to go through. And I'm about to break down every piece of this. So over here, the three posts, the 1 minute video slash reel, which you can do on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, adding 10 new contacts, 10 messages, three calls to action. And to clarify, the three posts includes the one post. It's not three plus one. But the reason I put this separated here is sometimes people like to skip the video part, and the video part's the most important part. Okay. You're going to do a start date, end date. So let's say you're starting today. It's September 26, 2024, whenever you're listening to this. Um, but you're going to set an income goal and how many clients you commit to enrolling. You're going to have some great affirmations here that you can look at every day. I commit to consistent daily marketing to grow my audience and my business. Every day, my inbox is filled with my dream clients asking to work with me and pay high ticket. All right. So now I'm going to break down what these days are. And by the way, yes, start date, end date. So if today is Thursday and it's the 26th, you just map the 30 days from today. You don't wait. I really believe in unedited things. Excuse me, unedited launch, undated. Why? Because like, look, life doesn't always go according to plan. So if you want to have stuff that's dated, but what I like to do is one is I like to work in 90-day intervals, and I like to sometimes I might start, let's say I started in October, so that'd be the last 90 days of the year, right? Like quarter three. But let's say I just wanted to start today on this 30-day calendar. Fill it in from today. There's nothing like not waiting. Okay. So let's walk through what these things mean. So you want to like download this, print this page out, put it up. Okay. I also recommend you print the whole pages, which is 10 pages to start with. I actually give a bonus weekly marketing checklist. I'll let you know how you can get that extra file. Okay, so let's talk about some pre-work that you could do. You could not do it, but I think it's very helpful. Let's say you were even going to get this really prepared for October. That would be a great thing to do. Like, okay, we're a few days out from the beginning of the month, but let's say you wanted to get it totally ready because you wanted to commit. Since we're a couple days from a new month, okay, but I think it's still better just to start today and then do this weekend and make the rest really good. So let's pretend it's the first of the month or it's your first day. And you're going to schedule 2 to 4 hours to do the following. You're going to create a Google folder titled Tiana's 3-10-10-3 formula. If you don't know how to do that, Google it. Okay, create a Google sheet with a listing of everything you want to track: social media followers, lists, sales, data for start date, and in 30 days. Actually, I trained how to do this exactly on my YouTube. I'm actually going to go to YouTube and share my screen in just a second and show you a separate video that you can go watch, which it was in my unedited launch. I believe it was day 2, and I talked about how to train your let's go. I'm going to show you this tab. Do you see this down here? If you go to YouTube, Tiana Smith Coaching, click on my unedited launch, you're going to scroll down to, well, how to plan a course launch would be a helpful one, as well as setup and systems. It's this one. And it's a little longer one because I really go in depth of how do you track all your stuff. So that's the video you'd want to do that. But coming back over here, you're going to create a Word document, list your 30 video tips of the day. Then you're going to create a Canva post template to create 60 images for the month. 2 posts for 30 days is 30 times 2 equals 60 posts to prepare. Okay, what does that actually look like? Okay, this is math. So we're talking 30 days times 3, so that is 90 posts. What you're going to do 30 of those posts, so 90 minus 30 is your video tip of the day. That leaves us 60. So if I come in here and I search for some of my daily posting, like I have social media Canva templates, right? So if I view them like this, it would be where you're going to create like 60 of these, and they can be the same. You could create 30 quotes. Like if you go and watch, like, well, I have an upgraded version of this. It's called my sold out course that I walk you through every single step, step by step. If you're watching it on this page, you can upgrade by my sold out course. That's also bonus in my bigger program, Automate to Dominate. So you get both of those programs. One is to set up your systems, one is for marketing. But essentially, just to give you a brief overview, is where you'd create templates like this. You'd want 60 and you're going to go in and edit them. A smart way of doing it would be to block and to do like, let's say you want to do something like this, you're going to do 30 quotes. So you go find quotes on, oh, you're not even seeing this. I apologize. Let's come back here. So I was sharing with you in Canva how you can create templates here. Okay. So you could go through here, create 60 kinds of images. And just a side note, also, what I like to do, this is bonus. I teach this in depth in my paid program, but just to share with you real quick, I like to have in Pinterest, I have like abundant quotes that I just pin as they pop up on my day. So if you see here on Pinterest, so I have an abundant affirmation page. So what I like to do is pin all these things, look for cool affirmations, and then I would have this open in one window, and then I go into Canva and I open, you know, this instead, and then I'd come back and forth and be like, okay, let me duplicate this page, right? And then I'm going to take a quote from this page. Like, let's say I took something like, relax, it's already yours, right? So I might just say this. So I might do that. And then I might edit this, ungroup it. And then, oh my goodness, this one is misspelled. Isn't that great when you find that? And I'm just going to put this down here. I'm going to put a little bit of a different background on this. And this is the kind of stuff you would post on, Instagram and such. I'm going to do this a tiny bit bigger. I like that looks like a piece of paper though. So I'm going to go download. So just to show the whole flow. Oh, here we go again. Trying to make sure I keep up with the pages. So I came over here. I grabbed that image. I put it on my own. Now, if it is a famous quote, this one wasn't. It's just words. Let's say it was Dwayne Johnson or Abraham Lincoln. You just want to make sure like you quote the person, put their quote name, and then put your brand down here. So let's go download. And this is like what you would put on your Instagram. But again, you're not doing it in the moment. This is a part of pre work. Okay. So if I come back over here to here, that's why you'd want to create these images. So quotes or to dos or value based. And again, I have a whole course that actually teaches you how to do each of these steps. If you're interested, click on the button or comment course and I'll send that to you. So if you did this monthly, it takes, yeah, a few hours, but then it's ready and then you can post daily. Okay. So when we come back to this page, what you're doing is once you've dated this whole thing out, I actually like to get a little smiley face stickies. Let's see if I have one right here. Um, if you can see this right here, smiley face little, those old school sticker notes, like you're a school teacher or something, and put it on each day. Because the point is you want to fill up this calendar with 100%, right? So we're going to keep moving on of what these things mean. So now, if you've done this pre work, let's talk about what these posts mean. So, you're making sure that you're posting value driven content 3 times a day. This blows up the algorithm on whatever thing you're using. If you really want to blow it up, do it on all of them. Now, I mean, even YouTube nowadays has post styles. So I'm going to be implementing that. I've been doing this unedited launch thing currently on YouTube. I'm going to start to implement the images, which I haven't used yet. I've just done the videos. So the ones I do recommend you start with is a Facebook profile, Facebook business page, and Instagram. You can also do this on LinkedIn and YouTube and even TikTok. You could literally take the same content and just take a few minutes out of your day once you've pre-done this work. And the most popular times, PS bonus, 9, 12, 3. That's usually in whatever time zone you're at. Those are the most popular times that people are viewing. I've tracked this for years. It's pretty typical. Taking a sip of water, excuse me. Okay, then one of the 3 posts, so up here, 3 posts. Okay, one of the 3 posts are right here is a video tip of the day. So it can be video tip of the day, it can be teaching them something, it can be behind the scenes. You could even be off camera one of the days. You could do like, how you montage it. I like to use CapCut, and then I also like to use Veed for the captions. So I'll need to add that to there. And then 45 to 60-second videos. You can do 30 seconds even, but it needs to be under 60. It needs to be 59 seconds or under. Okay. And post it to all of them. Then step 3, you're always wanting to do also, you don't have to do this every day, but at least every other day, one of those square images needs to be a call to action. This is to invite people onto a free call or to sign up on your email list, all that. And that's really important because you need to be growing your email list. You need to be getting them off social media and onto your email list. And let me show you what I mean. So if I come over here to Instagram, let's see. Well, actually, I'll even go to Facebook and I'm going to share my Facebook tab instead. So if you go up here to my Facebook, even my header, do you see how it says get a free business playbook from Tiana? Well, this is an actual download where they're going to put in their name, email, phone number. And I have this same thing even on Instagram and on YouTube. And this is one of the most highly underrated things that people don't do. And it's crazy because this is how you actually grow your email list, you grow your biz asset, which is your email list. This is a different free offer that I have. And I'm not sending them to my website. Okay. I'm sending them to all they've got is you want to get their name, phone number, and email. And that's that. And so that's very important to be having. Now, if you don't have your funnels in place, well, that's where you want to definitely check out my new program, Automate to Dominate. And this is my website, by the way, because when you click here, you can actually learn exactly how to to dominate, grow your list, clarify your offer, automate sales in 6 weeks or less. And we are pre-enrolling for this, and the cart will be closing soon. You can learn more about that on my website at tianasmithcoaching.com. Click on Automate to Dominate. Okay, so back to the calendar system. And this is just, again, value-based content. Make sure you're doing that video, and you need to be integrating at least once every other day in those square images that I showed you in Canva, call to action post. And again, if you want all the templates for all this, you can purchase the full program, but otherwise you can make it yourself and you're learning the information. Let's talk about part 2. So coming back to the calendar, 10 new contacts. Okay, let's be real. We've all heard your network is your net worth. I'll say it again. Your network is your net worth. It's true. So here are some places to find new connections daily. Paid Facebook groups. If you've bought a course or program and part of it is a private Facebook group. LinkedIn groups, Instagram profiles and comments. Follow people that are your ICAs, like leaders in your field that are more famous than you. Go to the comments section, check out who's in the comments. And again, provide value, friends. I'm not talking about just blasting people. I'm saying go to their profile, check them out, but you could do that 10 times a day. You can also go to networking events, local and online. In our group here, there's a Mansfield business group. There's events, there's meetup, people who are liking, commenting on your posts. So the easiest way is to keep it online, but don't ignore that. Maybe even went. So I went to a vid summit group, and there's a Wova app which has 2,000 leads. I actually already closed a multiple $1,000 deal from that group. And now she's a new client going to come up here to Dallas to visit me from Houston because we connected through the app. So this is how I connect. Is I do like to go local, but connect with them online. I'd say paid Facebook groups, and as well as some Instagram profiles. I closed a $15,000 contract last month from this month, whatever it was in the last month. Because of this profiles, comments, but I'm authentically connecting. I'm leading with value. All right. Okay, the second 10, part of my trademarked method, adding messaging these new contacts. So keep it simple and keep it real. No sales pitching. No one likes a spammy message from someone they've never met or talked to before. But you can connect with messages like this. Hey, say their name. Make sure you spell their name correct. Type that in the comments. Spell their name correct. Nobody wants to see their name misspelled. People misspell mine all the time. One, it makes it that they didn't care. Two, it immediately makes you distrust them because they're like, they don't know me. Okay. So make sure you spell their name correctly. If you're ever doing an audio message, I will sometimes send audio message. I will try to say their name and I'll ask them if I said it correctly. And if not, could they please correct me and teach me how to say their name? That's okay too. And that's super respectful. People actually love that. Even if I get it wrong, they're like, oh, you said it correct. Or actually, this is how you say it. Thank you so much for asking. Okay. So a name is somebody's favorite word in the world is their name. And put that in the comments. That's one of the best tips that a business coach taught me. Somebody's name is their favorite. It's the bell. That's your name. All right? So, keeping on moving on here. I'm so glad to be connected. I'd love to learn more about you. And what I actually like to put here is like, hey, I see that you're into fill in the blank because it shows you actually went to their message. 10 heartfelt messages that are actually connecting instead of just copy, paste, just where you edit even a line or two makes all the difference. All right. And here's the thing. I have a lot of email direct message and templates for my seven-figure club members. If you're interested in getting my templates, you can always send me a message, Tiana at inspiredmommyboss.com or Tiana at tianasmithcoaching.com. Say templates, and I can send you a link to purchase that, or we could jump on a call. All right, so we are through 3 posts, one of them being the video, 10 new contacts, 10 messages a day, 3 calls to action. What does a call to action mean? Okay. What this means is if people have already been liking, commenting on your post, or specifically asked for info after you did a call to action post, meaning want to sign up on my list, want a free strategy call, interested in learning more, want to join my program, you could send a message like this. Thank you so much for your interest in my fill in the blank, what program, post, question they asked you about. So thank you so much for your interest in my freedom planner. I hope you loved it. The free download. I actually have an upgrade. Let me know if you'd like that link or if you're interested in connecting. So, do you see how this works? And here's the thing, if you're looking to really grow to 10K, 20K, and you're offering one to one services, this is for the one to one services, always offer to jump on a call. However, I don't jump on calls without a qualification quiz, which is again part of my Automate to Dominate program. I actually give you my whole funnel, which is a 7-figure funnel. It's crazy at the price point that I'm offering it at. And you can check mine out at scalewithtiana.com. And of course, you can always apply to talk with me and go through that funnel. So here's info on that. Now, what I've also done here, so that's the 3, 10, 10, 3 before we get to the bonus. Okay. So the 3 posts, 1 minute video reel, 10 new messages, 10 new contacts, 10 messages, 3 calls to action minimum. If you ever want to make way more, just like triple this. So keep the 3 posts the same and triple the rest. You don't need to triple the posting. So you do 30 new contacts, 30 messages, and 9 calls to action or 10. You can round up whatever you want. But I'm telling you, if you were like, I don't ever want to work for someone anymore, this is dumb. I want to work for me. Okay, then you got to up this. But what I would recommend is at least get the flow with this for a week and then like X this out and start to do 30, 30, and 9. But if you even just did that for a month, I promise you'd be sold out. That's part of why this whole training step by step is actually called sold out. And it's a 30-day track to getting sold out in your coaching, your course business, your services biz. But the thing is, almost nobody will do this. That's crazy to me. It works, it works, it works every single time. And it's just epic. And it's that simple. Now, again, I can help a lot with full training, right? So here's a bonus weekly marketing checklist because I had a lot of people. I made this for my clients, for myself. Once again, I make most of the stuff myself. Then my clients ask me for it when I'm holding things up. And then I'm like, well, maybe I should offer it for free or for paid for people. So this is like if you wanted to map out, here's the 3, 10, 10, 3. Here's some other things of other content that I do recommend, which is, and then this is personal. I really believe in reading daily, exercising, and watching the things you say in your mind and then what come out of your mouth. Okay. So this one is, it's the 3, 10, 10, 3 is at the top. That's what this is. But here is like daily other things to do that are a bit different each day. And this is like if you want that bonus extra work, which I recommend. The truth is, if you're working for yourself, you can do all these things in about an hour to 2 hours a day. And the rest of the day can be client fulfillment, content creation, more content. This is content creation, but it's also sales. And then this is a little bit about me. So up here, though, I do want to clarify one thing before we go. You don't put that check unless you hit all these. That's the deal. Because the truth is, like, if you try to leave something out in life, like, it's not going to work. So the point of the checklist is that you actually do each thing every single day. So let's get real. I breezed over this, but if you want this super in depth, you can click on the button if you're watching this on the landing page with the training of this. And it's an amazing course. And if you're talking about hitting $10,000 a month, my sold out program, I usually give a very special discount if you do it same day on part of my upsell. So if you're seeing that on this page, this is the only time we'll see it at that price point. Usually it's about $500. Now, here's the thing. The Automate to Dominate program right now is only 1997 pay in full or a 3 pay of 800. And it also includes a whole year of Go High Level hosting. So I'm not going to go too much into that because it's not always available. It's not always enrolling. But if any of you watching this are interested in that at this time, just comment VIP and you let me know which thing you're most interested in. So the upgrade to this program is about 500 if you want it step by step. You get the Canva templates, all the things I talked about. I go detailed. I teach you how to do your video marketing yourself, how to blow that up yourself. You don't need an ads team. You don't need a marketing team right now. If you're not hitting 10, 20K a month, I really actually don't believe you should be paying for ads till you've hit that much because I think it's possible unless you're a low ticket product base. So I can't ever speak generalization because you just can't in business. But if you are somebody who is service based, course creator, a coach, consultant, anything in those industries, you absolutely organically can really hit a lot of money. I even heard recently, OG Slimes, if you're familiar with them, they're cool. My daughters love OG Slimes. Um, they've hit multiple millions and they don't use ads either. So I have used ads and I am a fan of ads in the right time and a place. But if you're talking about how do you first get some traction to your courses, to your coaching, consulting, this is the path there. I've done it over and over and over again. So that's the info for today. I hope this was helpful. Comment VIP if you want any of these links. Comment checklist if you want the free checklist. I do have this checklist that I walked you through for free if you're watching this somewhere like on YouTube or a landing page. And reach out to me at any time if you're interested in learning more. And I hope this blessed your life. I hope this helped give you some real action steps to take. Print that calendar out, get going, get planning, go blow it up. You got this. The only thing standing between you and your success in the way is you. And if sometimes we do need some extra strategy and help. I've already told you I'm here if you want. But you can do this. You really can. So go own the day. I'll see you soon.